Ever looked at your bank balance and sighed in despair? Well, you're not alone. We've all been there, staring at a number that seems more like a bleak weather forecast than a promising financial future. Picture this. It's Monday morning, you've just downed your third cup of coffee, and you're bracing yourself to check your bank account. You log in, your heart pounding like a drum, and boom! Your balance is looking back at you with less enthusiasm than a sloth on a treadmill. You find yourself doing the math, wondering if selling your left kidney on the black market might just be the financial boost you need. And let's not even get started on the "maybe I should just marry rich" thoughts that are popping up like unwanted advertisements. Am I right? Of course I am. We've all been there. You're not alone, and most importantly, it's not your fault. We live in a world where the cost of living seems to be on a rocket to the moon, while our income is stuck in traffic. It's like trying to win a race with a snail against a cheetah. But here's the thing. You're not destined to live a life where your bank account is on a never-ending diet. You're not doomed to a life of financial mediocrity. We've been taught to believe that wealth is the privilege of a select few, and the rest of us are just spectators in the game of wealth. But that's not the case. So, if you've ever found yourself wondering if there's more to life than living paycheck to paycheck, or if you've ever dreamt of a life where you're not constantly worrying about money, then you're in the right place. You're not alone in this journey, and we're here to tell you that it's possible to change your financial destiny. But don't worry, we're here to change that narrative. Common misconceptions can keep you from growing your wealth. Now, you might have heard people say, you need a mountain of money to start investing. Well, let's debunk that myth right now. In reality, you can start investing with the price of a decent pair of sneakers. It's about making that first step, not the size of it. Another favorite misconception is, it's too late to start investing. Now let's imagine time as a delicious pie. Even if you've eaten more than half of it, there's still a tasty slice left for you to enjoy. It's never too late to start investing. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. So don't let these misconceptions hold you back. Remember, it's not about the size of your wallet, but the size of your courage to take that first step towards financial freedom. So it's time to break free from these misconceptions. Now let's take a pause. I've got a question for you. Have you ever found yourself hesitating to make that first investment? Or perhaps you've been daunted by the idea of growing your wealth? Fear is a natural part of the process. We all have our misconceptions, our doubts that keep us from taking that first step towards financial growth. It could be the fear of losing everything, the daunting world of stock markets, or the complexity of it all. Maybe you've heard some horror stories that have put you off, or maybe you think you need a mountain of cash to start investing. Whatever it is, I want to hear it. Share your thoughts, your fears, your misconceptions. Drop them in the comment section below. This is a safe space, a platform for learning and growing together. So don't hold back. Can't wait to read your responses and bust more myths. Now that we've demystified the fears, let's get down to the game plan. The path to wealth is as diverse as the people walking it. So let's look at some strategies that can help you start growing your wealth, even if you have less than $100,000 in the bank. First, consider starting a small business. Now I know what you're thinking, but I don't have a revolutionary product or service. Who said you needed one? Sometimes the most successful businesses aren't about reinventing the wheel, but simply improving it. Look for a gap in the market or a service you can offer better or differently. Next, let's talk about investing in stocks. It can be a great way to grow your wealth over time, but it's not without its risks. That's why it's crucial to do your research, stay informed, and consider diversifying your portfolio. And remember, you're not trying to beat the market or become a stock-picking genius overnight. The goal is steady, long-term growth. Now, if starting a business or investing in stocks seems daunting, real estate might be your avenue. You don't need to buy a mansion to get started. In fact, purchasing a small rental property can be a solid investment. And the best part, you don't need to be a real estate mogul to do it. But here's the most important part. Start and start now. It's easy to get caught up in the "when I have more money" or "when the time is right" mindset. But the truth is, there's no perfect time. The best time to start growing your wealth was yesterday. The second best time? Right now. And remember, wealth isn't just about having a lot of money, it's about financial freedom, the ability to live life on your terms. So don't let the number in your bank account deter you from starting your journey towards wealth. Remember, the journey to wealth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Well, folks, that's all the wisdom I have for you today. But the knowledge I've shared is only useful if you use it. So take the first step. It's going to be the hardest, but also the most rewarding. Remember, the world of finance and entrepreneurship isn't a spectator sport. You have to get in the game to score. And the strategies we've discussed today are your playbook. Use them. Invest in that side hustle. Start that small business. Take a leap into the stock market. And remember, it's not about getting rich quick, it's about building a strong financial foundation that will last. It's about creating a net worth that you can be proud of. So, what are you waiting for? The time is now. Don't just dream about that $100,000, make it a reality. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos. Until next time, get out there and make your money work for you.